Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, welcome back. So, you obviously decided to come back and risk dying of boredom. I appreciate the faith. I will continue my long, drawn out explanation and hopefully we'll reach the end of it quickly. So, I'm going to make some axes in the meantime. Actually, no, I'm going to make some armor. That's what we're going to make. So, basically, there's some mods in Fullcraft that I don't care for, but the one with the animals, I thought that was kind of cool. So I was talking to PV and I told him, I said, the thing is, I'm not really interested in it for the aspect of having animals that provide all the resources. I really don't care about that. I mean, we have vein miner. It takes 2 seconds to gather resources. That's not an issue. What I am interested in is the animals having a purpose, like, you know, to work them up, to level them up, and to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, is it 6? It is. Okay, I may or may not use that, but we're going to have it just in case it gets dicey. Alright, let's make some axes. We'll use this. We're going to go ahead and gather this some wood. Forgot what I was doing. Yeah, we'll take that. I know it seems like a lot, but even with vein miner, it uses the durability of the tool. So these stone axes are not going to last indefinitely. So basically, we are trying out, or I am, on a single world. I plugged in the same seed as Ingenium. I'm using the same mods that we were using, except I took out Rogue Dungeon. My hand is waving around. I'm using hand gestures as if you can see them. I should probably restart my timer. There we go. Good, Liv. Good. All right. So, taking out Roguelike Dungeon, I put in Mania, and there's one little, I can't remember the name of it, but there's a thing that you have to use too to get the Animania to work. Animania actually took a couple of minutes to download for me, but the, there's a frog! Oh my gosh, there's a frog! How cool is this? No, don't go away. We want to look at you. Oh, there's another one. Anyway, I keep getting distracted. Gone Roguelike Dungeons. We have upped the dungeon spawning, the vanilla part of it, to 100. So there's going to be lots. So I'm not real worried about not having enough spawn. So that's a thing. But not having the roguelike dungeons should help us to not have server crashing spawnage. I think we're going to leave this tree. Yeah. That's kind of wacky-do. Let's take it out. I don't know. We'll wait till I have some shears to get those vines with. So anyway, but like this thing right here. If we were to go all the way down to the bottom, there's going to be tunnels and some spawners. Like there's a skelly spawner probably. Some spider spawners down there. So we have access to spawners without the roguelike dungeons. So we're not losing out too much on that. Even though I really liked them, I just did not like the way. These are so cute. I did, I did not like the way they lagged the server to the point of crashing it. That's a problem. These things here, I don't know what mod does this. I think it's that structure mod. I understand the concept is to give you something new and different to look at, but I really don't like it. I see the little slimy slimes. So yeah, we have the little slime islands hovering in the sky. You guys are gonna make me tear that out because I don't really want you. And that's another thing PV's gonna do, is he's going to reduce the amount of those. Okay, hang on. Quit hitting me. Okay, they just keep spawning. I can't seem to get ahead here. Alright. Okay. Oh yeah, because it's right there. And of course they're coming for me as soon as they drop. We may have to remove that. Or, yeah, we may have to remove that. May have to. Because I'm not a real big fan. I don't mind having them because they do serve a purpose. But if they're going to be spawning on me all the time, then that's going to be a thing. We have mods on here where we keep our inventory. And not only do we keep our inventory, but it also lets us keep our experience levels. So even if I died right now, it wouldn't matter because I would come back with my full inventory and, 11 levels of XP? So I realize that's kind of OP, and some people may think that's kind of cheaty. But we've played this game for so long that I really don't need the challenge of trying to find my stuff. It serves no purpose except to annoy me at this point. And if I want that, I'll go play vanilla. I love these little goats. These are so cute. But we're going to get rid of these things. So anyway, we're going to, he found Mania for me. And apparently I'm lagging because I mined that block already. Thought I vein mined it. There we go. So he found Animania. He found another mod as well that has to do with animals. And we may try that one out too. But we're trying this one out first. He was like, you might want to try them one at a time. And that's probably a good idea. He's pretty smart like that. But from what I understand, the other animal mod that he found is basically like this one, except, why am I not picking that up? Wait, see, so we get rid of that. Except that it adds more animals and more this and that and the other. So, all right, I kind of want that dirt, yeah. What am I seeing? I said we were going to chop trees. That's why I have all these axes. And instead, I'm getting sidetracked. Shock. Let's get rid of these huge holes in the ground. The reason that... Okay, I guess we won't. The reason that I started off in creative is because I wanted to test our old, we have, you know, coordinates. I have coordinates written down for different areas so that I can teleport as an admin. I don't have my, oh, I think it's back this way, yeah. I don't have my voxel map working yet, or journey map. I may try journey map. I don't know that number. They can go away. So anyway, I don't have that in yet, but we do use that on the Ingenium server. Makes things so much easier. And one of these days when I'm actually not mentally and physically exhausted, and when I'm in the mood to mess with it, try to get that figured out. Alright, let's put this stuff up and actually go get some wood. What's in here? Nothing. Okay, and seeds and stuff Seeds and saplings. Oh, we might as well put the slime in the miscellaneous. And that wood and that seed. Okay. And we can sleep real quick. Alright, so basically this Animania thing. What it does is the animals don't necessarily produce resources like the mod that they have on Fullcraft 2. Because Fullcraft 2, they have the chickens that I was telling you about in the last video. They also have cows that produce like liquid metal. Different types of liquid metal, like aluminum, iron, I don't know, just different gold, different stuff. And the concept, like I told PV, what I was interested in, what I am interested in, is the concept that there's a reason to raise animals other than just having an automatic steak farm. You know? That there's an actual reason to get them to reproduce and to crossbreed and things like that. And that was what really drew my attention to Vintage Beef's episodes on the chickens that he's taken care of. And then I can't remember which one of the girls from Hermitcraft got all the cows together. I think because they've broken up into teams this time. And there's a girl on a different team. False is on one and Stress is on the other. Well, they both got the cows together, I think. But anyway, they when you milk a cow in vanilla, you get milk. When you milk a cow in Fullcraft 2 mod pack, you get a bucket full of aluminum or a bucket full of gold or a bucket full of whatever that cow is. And that's fine, but I don't mind the mod packs being a little OP. Because, like I said, I've played this game for enough years, and I've done it the hard way, supposedly hard way, enough times that I'm not real worried about being OP anymore. Okay, why is this not... There it goes. It's supposed to be vein mining. I am holding down my B key. Oh, I'm hearing a zombie. But anyway, with vein miner and the fast leaf decay and all the stuff that we have going here, we really don't need cows that you can milk for gold or iron. Plus, when PV set the map up, we learned the hard way. Because when, say you're in vanilla Minecraft and it's generating a map, you're starting a new world, okay, between level 5 and level 11, it's trying to generate diamonds, for example, okay? Well, when it generates those diamonds, it will only try to spawn those diamonds in so many times. And I think it's actually only once. And when it does generate it, you might get a vein of 1, you might get a vein of 8. Well, so what we were finding in our other map, because with these mods, we have slate, we have different colored slate, we have marble, we have, why did I do that? Because I'm a goober. We have all kinds of different rocks. Well, they're taking up space. So, on our other map, not this recent one, but the one before that, we literally, the two of us, mined for 6 hours and found 1 diamond. I realize diamonds should not be oozing out of the wall. Okay? However, 6 hours to find 1 diamond, that's a bit of a stretch. And the reason for that is because all the modded stuff was taking up the space. There was plenty of slate, there was plenty of marble, there was plenty of the decorative blocks, there were, it was the diamonds that we didn't have. So, when he redid the map, which is the last map, I told him, I said, bump up the ores. Bump the ores. Bump the ores. I don't want it oozing out of the walls. I don't want, I don't want to go in a cave and see a whole wall of diamond. That's a bit on the extreme. But I don't want to have to mine for 6 hours and find 1 diamond either. That's a bit much. I am not liking this tree. These scattered branches. Okay. I don't know how much birch I want to mine or chop. If it's going to be all ziggy-zaggy. Maybe we'll just stick to the ones that look vanilla. I don't know if it's lag that's causing my vein miner not to work sometimes. There it goes. Sometimes it's working and sometimes it's not. Yeah, worked that time. Alright, so anyway, what we're going to be doing for a while is I'm going to be playing on here, even though it's single player. And we're going to explore this Mania mod and see how much I like it, see if I have a lot of crashes, that kind of thing. Supposedly, from what PV read, he read a lot of stuff to me, and they have different animal types for one thing, and there's different advantages to different kinds. Like, say an Angus cow is about beef, where there are dairy cows, which would obviously be about milk. So, oh, the vein miner kicked in. So I mined this 3 times. I am lagging so hard. Ah. I really get frustrated when I lag. But at least if I'm on a multiplayer server, there's some logic behind it. If I were in a jungle, I can understand it. But the animals in this mod pack, they need food and water on a regular basis. You can make troughs and put food in it. You can make water troughs, or they'll drink from like a river or whatever. And if they're happy, their tummies are full and they're happy, they produce better, which makes total sense. Why is this leaf block just hanging out here? Go away. But that makes complete sense to me. So, I want to clear an area, and I want to start gathering animals. And I do believe that we have a mod on here somewhere that you can make the piggyback backpack thing, where all I have to do is like right click them and they'll go on top of my head. Oh my gosh, this is gonna annoy me so much. Wow. What am I getting? 7, 6, 8, 7. Gee. That's a shock. Okay, we're gonna get a couple more trees and we're gonna call this part good. Probably need to go sleep. The sun's gotta be going down sometime. Really? So yeah, I was thinking it was our server that was causing all the issues before, but apparently not. But at least I haven't been kicked. Oh, I didn't know it was going to be one of these. Oh my gosh, this is actually going to make me annoyed. Mm-mm-mm. And I'm using vein miner, so I'm using the hotkey It's supposed to trigger it, but it doesn't seem to be for some reason. Of course, these wacky-doo trees, I'm not sure these blocks are actually touching anything. But anyway, yeah, we upped the ores and stuff to kind of compensate for all the modded blocks taking up space. So it's not going to be impossible. And there'll be some areas where it's probably going to look like it's just way too much, but I don't care. I'm not spending 6 hours to look for one diamond. It's ridiculous. Wow. I did not know it was going to be an all-day project to take down this tree. It should not have been. Deep breaths, deep breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Well, we got a little over a stack. Sorry. I know when I mute my mic it squelches. But I was having a coughing fit, so. Your options were coughing in your ear or a squelch. I opted for the squelch. So anyway, the reason I was in creative mode, I think I've tried to explain this 15 times. I came on here knowing the seed and having coordinates. I know. Having coordinates from our previous map, the one that we're going to use the same seed when we get everything fixed again. I flew around checking the coordinates to make sure they were the same, like where he and I had found a mushroom biome. We just got all the mycelium turned to grass. Urgh. I may see if he can use World Edit to fix that, because I really don't want to do it again. But anyway, I got in here and I went in creative mode so I could fly around. Because basically this is to test. I want to play it. I want to play Minecraft. I don't want to do everything in creative. But at the same time, the purpose of this is to test for the server and see what we're going to be dealing with. So I wasn't too worried about being in creative mode to start with. And I wanted an open flat area where I could just really build. I really wanted a jungle, but the jungle coordinates I had weren't a jungle for some reason. So that didn't work. But I wanted a big flat area so that I could build some barns and some pens and have plenty of space for water troughs and feeding troughs and to gather up some different animals, because the animals in this Mania are biome related. Like the Angus are going to be in one biome, and the Herefords are going to be in one biome, and the little mountain goats are going to be in one biome. And so we're going to have to do some exploring to gather these animals and find them and bring them back. And hopefully we'll be able to breed them up if they're not in their own biome. So we're going to do some exploring. We're going to do some animal gathering. We'll be doing some teleporting. We're going to be doing all kinds of stuff. And hopefully you made it through 2 very, very, very talky videos. Hopefully you'll come back for the fun stuff where we actually start gathering up the animals and all that. I'm going to do some work off camera because I'm not recording this lag anymore. I'm going to reboot everything and try to get a building area prepared so that we can throw some barns up and get started. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. I really, really do appreciate it. And we will see you later.